So I wanted to do a quick video here on the F1 channel that's available. I'm getting a ton of messages about it. So I just wanted to break down the insights, the analytics, so people can actually understand what they're getting. So these channels, these faceless YouTube channels, are very much real estate. They're just digital real estate. So try to correlate them or relate them to real estate. You can buy real estate and hold it. You can buy real estate, add value, fix it up, flip it. You can also wholesale real estate, so you can find deals for investors. So I have deal finders that find me deals. I have channels that I buy and add value to, and I also have channels that I buy and hold. I add value and hold them. So with real estate, there's a thing we call comps, comparables, and the way that a single family property is it has its value is based on what the properties around the area, the neighborhood sold for. And within the last 3 months. So the way we're going to analyze this channel that's for sale steer here is we're going to look at one of the other channels that are in our portfolio called GP Culture and the numbers it's doing. So first, let's look at the channel steer. Now, steer is a distressed channel. It's a distressed asset, but it has a lot of potential. So if the right owner gets it, it already has management in place. It already has a team in place. It's passive. They just have to be an investor, meaning you need to be able to put money into content. So let's look deeper into this channel. So once again, you're going to pay around $15 for the writer. You have a voiceover, so a narrator. You have an editor. You have a thumbnail designer. Thumbnails are $7. The writer, I believe, charges 20 or so bucks. Videos are like $79 with the management. So if you don't want channel management and maybe you want to take over management or find some other management, you can take that $15 price off, but I wouldn't recommend that. Or you can negotiate with the channel manager and maybe get the price down to like $10 or so. But they have softwares and things they have to pay for, so I wouldn't try to skip out on the videos. So first thing we're going to do is look at why is this channel distressed. Well, the channel is the last 28 days. We don't see any positive, right? So channel's not gaining any subscribers. It almost has, you can look at this other channel's dashboard. This channel's gaining subscribers. It has almost 40,000, but it's also down in viewership. It could be just less uploads, which is possible, but it's still making around $2,500 even with a down month. You can also see they're engaging with their audience. Let's see this channel here. It looks like they haven't engaged since last year, and also looks like they're at least getting some comments, so there's some engagement, but the views are way down. So let's get into some of the analytics and compare these channels. So right off the bat, we're gonna look here at Steer, the channel that's for sale. Well, both of these channels are for sale, but this channel is the channel that needs a quick cash close. So I'm not looking for like seller financing. You have 8K, you can get this channel today, and we're going to talk about the value on it, on how you can make your investment back. So it looks like they're doing less views, watch time, subs are down, and the revenue is down. So why is that? Well, YouTube will actually tell you why the views are lower than usual. Your content appealed to a smaller audience during this time. This can mean viewers didn't watch for as long, or you chose videos less often when they were recommended. So we're getting way less views than usual. We can see our top content during this period. You can see that very not really consistent uploads. So let's look at the content for a second. And it looks like there wasn't an upload in December, November, December. So there's only 3 uploads in December. So of course it's going to be a decline in revenue. And then we get to March, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 uploads in March. So let's go look at the analytics for March. So even in March, with those uploads, we had a $34 month. Subs we were in the negative with subs anyways, but they did gain some subs. The views were still less than usual. I'll look at the top content this period. Kind of get a deeper view of what's going on. So views were actually higher, impressions were higher, click-through rate was about the same, and people are watching the videos. So that lets me know that there's no consistency in uploads with this channel. The audience, so the team is actually good. 82% retention. This graph is phenomenal. Like to see this type of graph lets me know that the drop off isn't coming until like way till the end of the video. So the audience likes the videos. Browse features. YouTube is pushing this to the homepage. There's just not a good amount. And then we also have unique versus returning viewers. We have 11,000 unique viewers, so that's like one-offs. But then we have almost 5,000 returning viewers. So this channel has an audience. People want to watch. They're just not. It's like ESPN. Imagine if ESPN stops uploading sports. People like ESPN, but they're gonna go. They're gonna go watch it elsewhere. They're gonna go get their fix elsewhere. So that's pretty much what happened with this channel, is that just inconsistency in the uploads. Old owner not wanting to really invest into the channel because this is a distressed channel. So you have to have the mindset of, okay, this channel is not making, what it was making, $400 or whatever, but it can make that, right? Media compounds. So in order to make something go again, you have to give it some fuel. You have to invest some money into it. So we can see that we're only getting like less than 20,000 views, less than 100,000 views, right? So the only thing I would do with this channel is I would just invest into it. The new owner would just need to spend more money. Now, how long will it take you to get this channel to the point where it's making money? Like, let's look at March for GP Culture, $6,700. They're doing 1.2 million views. Let's look at the content. They did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 uploads. They have about the same retention. The chart looks about the same. So they're not doing anything differently. They're getting browse features as well. So they're getting videos from the homepage. What I would do is look at their top content. So we've already implemented their thumbnail style, right? We've already implemented we have the same writer. So it's just about consistency. That's it. They have an audience of almost over 350,000 for the month. So they have an audience because they're consistent. People know that they're going to be consistent. They're going to upload content. Now let's look at the revenue. Well, their RPM is $5.40. They're doing 1.2 million views. So in order to get this channel steer to $6,700, it would need to do 1 million views. Well, right now we're not even close. And the only way you can get more views is to upload more content. So I would give this channel, for the new owner, I would give it 90 days. Do about 20 uploads of 60 videos. So 60 videos. Put a rehab budget, so to say, of 60 videos into your budget, and then you'll see this channel start to increase and incline, because there's nothing wrong other than just not consistently uploading. And you can see that just from looking at the comps, right? Looking at a channel side by side, looking at the numbers, right? If you want to go, even if you want to look at the revenue more closely, let's look at the revenue closely for GP Culture, right? Let's look here at lifetime. So looking at lifetime revenue, let's go back here. Let's look at last 365 days. Okay, so it made 64,000. Well, what did it do differently? You see media compounds. Like they did $246 in April. The next month, $6,300, $7,600, $7,500, $10,000. 4,000. So you just have to understand that media compounds, and you're going to have that off season of F1. So you're going to have a decline, but you want to hit your highs. And the way you hit your highs is consistency. That's how you do it. So let's look at the best month they had, which was September 2022. I'm going to go to September 2022. Look at what they did differently. So what they did differently, look at the overview. They did 2 million views. They made 10,000. What did they do? Wow. It looks like, their thumbnail style, right? They stay consistent. They just kind of change, of course, the header. But other than that, it's just like bodacious in your face. And they had the right topics, the right time. They were consistent. They uploaded 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They uploaded 10 videos. So as you can see, it's not actually, the only reason I say 20 uploads is because when you're playing from behind, you want to put in more. You can't just be lackadaisical. You have to put in more work. So you're gonna have to do double the uploads. But as you can see, they didn't have to do many uploads. They just did a few, but the titles were on point. YouTube was pushing it out to more people. Their click-through rate was about 7.9%. People were watching the videos longer, which led to more views. You can see their chart here. So it's ultimately just the actual idea, the title behind the video, and just the consistency. And then YouTube pushing it, of course. So you can see here with this channel, YouTube, if you look at lifetime, YouTube is definitely pushing the content. Like you see browse feature 73%. And then also we may need to look into maybe if it's the editor or the voiceover artist, because their chart and our chart is a little different, right? So their chart stays higher. It's very consistent. This chart for lifetime, kind of, it's not bad, but it could stay higher longer. And so we need to figure out why that is. So I would like to meet personally with the new owner and just make sure that the right owner, the right fit for this. So if you feel like you're the right fit for this channel, you have the money to invest, and you will be consistent with the content strategy, and you would like some consulting, some advice on how to keep this thing going, how to get to the next level, feel free to comment. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever platform, or you can just comment on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.